psychological, and social well-being. Welcome to your weekly slice of mental health tips and tidbits with Pat and B, here on Mind Ed.
Sa'yo sumisilo kapag ang puso ko'y pagod.
Calling on all young male professionals. Do you wish to live an extraordinary life? Are you tired of the routine and mundane and long for a dynamic, adventurous, and even dangerous life? Do you wish to make your life count and hope to make an impact long after you're gone? Do you wish to live a life of service to society, to country, and to dear Mother Earth? Then you are the one we are looking for. Consider the Society of Jesus. Join the Church's gallant army and turn your world upside down. Call the Jesuits Vocations Promotions Team 426-6101, local 3406. Once again, 426-6101, local 3406.
Follow at Radio-Katipunan in our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. The Jesuit Hour. Get to know the Jesuits. Discover their spirituality, their history, their ministries. The Jesuit Hour. Anything Jesuit, everything Jesuit. The Jesuit Hour.
To listen to music that uplifts the soul, follow jescom.ph on Spotify and Jescom Music on YouTube. Our music is also available on iTunes and Deezer.
Radio-Katipunan, 87.9 FM. This is your stop for all things pop. Catch our all-around pop culture geek, Chola Sediaren, as he throws in some dose of what's poppin' and what's hot in the pop culture scene here on Popcorn. Munch in with us every Thursdays from 4 to 6, only here on Radio-Katipunan, 87.9 FM.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero, sugod, todo sa kayod, dunong at tulog, lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Voice of the Blue Eagle, kami di mapipigil sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay at tenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, 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 Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan, radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero, sugod, todo sa kayod, tunong at tulog.
refresh, renew, and reflect. Join us for an hour of music that uplifts the soul. Listen to your favorite Jesuit music ministry artists. This is JMM Radio. JMM Radio. Get your day's dose of inspirational music. Tune in to JMM Radio every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. Only here on radyo-katipunan 87.9 FM.
Dearest Lord, 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 dearest Lord. Teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as I should. To give and not to count the cost. To fight and not to heed the wounds. To toil and not to seek for rest. To labor and ask not for reward. Save that of knowing that I do your most holy will. Dearest Lord, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as I should. To give and not to count the cost. To fight and not to heed the rules. To toil and not to seek for rest. To labor and ask not for reward. Save that of knowing that I do your most holy will. Soul of Christ, sanctify me.
Body of Christ, save me.
Water from the side of Christ, wash me.
Passion of Christ, give me strength.
Hear me, Jesus. Hide me in thy wounds that I may never leave thy side. From all the evil that surrounds me, defend me. And when the call of death arrives, bid me come to thee, that I may praise thee with thy saints forever.
Hear me, Jesus. Hide me in thy wounds that I may never leave thy side. From all the evil that surrounds me, defend me.
have just heard a song from the Jesuit Music Ministry. Follow jescom.ph on Spotify and Jescom Music on YouTube. We are also on iTunes and Deezer.
Okay, and we are live. Welcome to JMM Radio, the radio program of the Jesuit Music Ministry. Ako po si Lester Mendiola.
Ayan, join us for another hour of music and talk that uplifts the soul. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat and welcome to another edition of your JMM Radio, only here on Radio-Katipunan 87.9 FM, the voice of the Blue Eagle. Of course, we are coming into you live and loud from our homes, of course, via our Facebook live streaming, of course, at our page, no, Radio Katipunan 87.9 FM, Ateneo de Manila University, Jesuit Communications, and also, of course, our Jesuit Music Ministry fan page and simulcast on our YouTube and Twitter pages. Ayan.
Yes.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And of course, hello ulit, Les.
Hello, Justin.
Yes.
Correct.
Ayan. Tawag dito, bakit parang hindi yata nagbabago yung screen natin? Parang mukha ko lang lagi.
Baka nakapin.
Nakapin ba ako? Oo nga, nakapin nga ako. Kaya naman pala eh. Kaya pala hindi nagpapalit. Oh, ayan. Siguro naman magpapalit na yan. Sige nga, Les. Try mo nga.
Ayoko magsalita.
Ayun na. Nakakainis. Ayan na naman tayo sa mga technical difficulties natin. Eh. But anyway, nevertheless, of course, ayan, no, we're happy to be back. We're happy to have you again. Ngayon pong anong oras, Igna? Eksaktong alas 7:11 ng gabi on the 20th of July, 2022. Of course, hindi na. Malapit na naman magtapos ang buwan ng, ang isa na namang buwan. At in fact, we're almost nearing the end of July. At of course, ngayong July medyo it's very significant for us, no, in our ministry, not just of course in our ministry, but for all of us, no, na part ng Jesuit or ng Ignatian family, because of course it's the month of our we celebrate our month, no, yung Ignatian month, which is to commemorate the of course the feast, no, of our patron saint, Saint Ignatius of Loyola.
And what's more exciting for this year is we're also celebrating the 500th anniversary of the
conversion. Yes, the conversion.
The conversion of Saint Ignatius. Ito nga yung theme natin, yung all things new.
Ayan. Yes. So yun, kaya nga we are equally we're parang kumaga double celebration tayo this month, no, aside from of course that it's the feast of our patron, but we're also commemorating yun nga, no, yung 500 years from the time that he actually, well, yun na nga, no, that was the moment that he became who he is now, no, the saint that we know of.
Yes, and this month, Justin, we actually started to feature different ministries and apostolates of the Jesuits dito sa JMM Radio. Pero bago natin ipakilala ang ating guest, meron tayong kasama. Ngayong gabi. Di ba parang itong July din, internship season sa Ateneo.
Correct.
Pero hindi pala Atenista yung ating guest co-host ngayong gabi.
Correct, oo. And of course, she's part of our Radyo-Katipunan radio interns. And she comes from not in Ateneo but from the University
The
of Santo
Catholic,
sorry.
Royal,
Paki
and
nga.
Pontifical.
Ulit. Sige, one more. One more
Catholic.
with feelings.
Oo, kasi tumasyan ako eh. So, galing sa Catholic, Royal, and Pontifical University of Santo Tomas. Ayan, ang ating
Okay.
guest co-host ay si...
Of course, walang
Mendy,
iba kundi si... ano yun? Sorry. Bigla na PM ko.
si Meg Diaz.
Hello po,
Ayan.
hello everyone,
Hi, Meg.
and hello po to the viewers. I am happy to be
Ayan.
here.
Of course, we're all equally happy to have you and have all our interns to join us. And of course, part po yan ng inyong kanilang internship work dito sa Radyo Katipunan. Tingnan nyo naman, di ba? Pag dito sa atin, no, pag nag-internship sila, talagang they really immerse to the real world setting. Ang dami sila.
Sulit na sulit
Oo.
yung hours namin dito.
Ayun, yun coming from her na yun So, if ever there are people out there talaga, yung mga students would like to consider doing their internships with Radyo Katipunan, wag na po muna. Biglang ganon. Wag na po muna.
Pwede kung ayaw nila sa Radyo Katipunan, just pwede sa JMM.
Joke lang po yun. Pero, of course, we're very, very much open to for you, no? We're open for accepting interns. Ayan. So
we can learn together, diba?
Correct.
Yeah, so...
And of course, to enjoy this kind of, this ministry that we do. Para malay nyo naman, di ba, biglang maisip nyo na sumali talaga dito for good. Di ba, no, Meg?
Actually, baka naman pwede.
Di ba? Oo nga. So yon. Anyway, sige, tama na tayo yan. Let's go to of course our business for tonight. Dahil nga sabi nga ni Lester kanina, we are now on our third run, no, ng ating series of featuring our different apostolates and ministries, no, ng ating mga Jesuits, no. Of course, as we commemorate this important year, no, of the Ignatian year, the 500 of the cannonball moment of Saint Ignatius of Loyola, or the conversion of Saint Ignatius of Loyola. Kaya yon. So ngayong gabi, we're going to be checking out itong tinatawag nilang Indigenous People's Ministry, or I don't know if that's the correct or no, pero siguro baka it's better na we have our friends, no, ang ating mga guests for tonight to expound on it more, no. Sino ba ang ating mga guests ngayon, Les, para ipakilala na natin sila?
Ang ating mga guests ay bahagi sila ng hindi ko alam kung apostolate or ministry ang tawag sa kanila, no, but they are from the ministry of the Jesuits in Bukidnon. They will tell us more about that ministry later on. Pero pakilalan muna natin sila, Just, no? Mapalad tayo kasi kasama natin yung kanilang associate director. Ito ay sugo ni Father Bros. Kasi si Father Bros ay hindi present ngayong gabi. So he sent mga mabibigat na mga kapatid natin mula sa IP ministry sa Bukidnon. Ayan. So we have the associate director, si Miss Sailyn Guarin.
Ayan.
Good
Hello.
evening po.
Good evening.
Hello. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat and sa ating mga listener and viewers.
Hey, welcome to JMM Radio, Miss Sailyn. So we'll get to know her and also what she does and more about the ministry that she's working with. At yung susunod nating makakasama, ito medyo suki na natin to eh. Suki talaga. Oo. But apparently he's also of course part of our this apostolate, no. Nandun siya kasama ni Miss Sailyn sa Bukidnon. Ayun na nga, no. Pero syempre we know him better here in JMM and also in social media as the Catholic Comedian. Ayan. So friends, walang iba of course kundi ang ating kaibigan na si Romar Chuca. Ayan, Romar, good evening.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, good evening, Les, and si Justin and si Meg, di ba? So, tama, no? Good evening, no? Ibang hat ang suot-suot ko ngayon sa discussion natin tonight. Pero, yon suking-suki na nga talaga. I think this is my 4th or 5th or 6th, hindi ko na alam, na dito.
Oo nga kaya nga Pero yun na nga no, ibang ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Not too serious but of course it's nice that at least there's another facet of the Catholic comedian that we can look into. Naks naman, 'di ba? Gusto mo 'yon?
Wow naman.
'Di ba? So yan. Okay, sige siguro simulan na natin yung ating discussion muna sa kamustahan, no? I mean, syempre you guys are in Bukidnon right now, no? How are you doing so far with your work there and siguro yun nga, ano bang mga pinagkakaabalahan nyo ba lately? Yan. Siguro simulan natin kay Miss Sailyn, yan, since she's a first timer here in our program. Sige ma'am, kamusta po kayo?
Yes. Magandang gabi ulit sa lahat. Ngayon, okay naman. Okay in the sense na excited for this new chapter of FLMFI. I mean, for me, the 2022 is parang opening for the FLMFI as we celebrate our 25th anniversary. So parang excited and at the same time looking forward sa mga programs to be launched ng FLMFI. So parang that's where we are right now, and as part of FLMFI, that's where I am right now. And yun.
Yeah.
Medyo ngayon din yung hindi umulan. So I guess it's also a blessing for us. Kung umulan, mahina yung connection. So for the past 2 weeks, maulan talaga. So we're good.
Oo nga, totoo. For the benefit of our audience, no, since you mentioned yung ano yun?
FLMI.
Oo. Ano exactly yung buong ng pangalan ng ministry?
Yes, FLMFI stands for Father Leoni Mission Foundation and Corporation. The foundation was named after one of the Jesuits missionary way back 1980s, si Father Leoni. And then the foundation was established by Father Matt Sanchez, one of the older Jesuits assigned here in Bukidnon. So especially for the IP ministry. So this is actually the legal entity of the Jesuit Bukidnon IP ministry. So I'll tell you more about our programs, what we do siguro later on, after ni Romar sa kanyang introduction.
Okay, go Romar.
Ano ulit yung itatanong nyo?
Kaso hindi, kasi syempre nakailang ulit na naman na ating guest si Romar.
Kumusta ka daw?
Oo,
kumusta?
Oo.
Kamusta ka na lang?
Parang talagang mag-friends kami ni Sai dito. Tapos talagang kasi ano bang tawag dito? Parang yung parang akong consultant dito na yung minsan kunwari, oy, Romar, paano yung mga techie side ng things, no? Yung mga ganun. So, at least yun may naaambag ako kahit papaano. So, yun yung parang ginagawa din namin dito. Kasi mission work is really challenging din. So, yun, happy. So, happy sa ginagawa kasi nakikita din namin yung meaning ba behind what we are doing. Kasi, yun nga, we are with the indigenous peoples here. So, yun masasabi ko about this.
Ayun. Nabanggit na ni Romar yung nature ng kanilang ministry, which is they cater of course to taking care of our indigenous peoples in Bukidnon. So can you tell us more about the things that you do or exactly what has the ministry
Yeah.
been doing right now?
Yes, sir. Well, FLMFI is the IP ministry or the Indigenous Peoples Ministry of Jesuits here in Bukidnon. And then our vision is more on empowering IP communities in Mindanao to be more culturally rooted, to be economically self-reliant and socio-politically engaged. And then our role as a foundation here is actually maging tulay, no, to this kind of network sa inyo at sa mga other people pa na who really want to know and who really wanted to help the mission. And we also respond to the emerging needs of the community. So to different programs such as yung meron kaming three programs. Yun ay yung IP lead or Indigenous People Leadership and Empowerment Development. So dito yung scholarship and formation program for high school and for college. And then we also have this IPC, Socioeconomic Development Program, kung saan si Romar yung program officer or siya yung parang coordinator of that program. So we are helping the community to build or to establish their own social enterprise. And we also have the Kapawa Social Enterprise here, which will actually help us to be more sustainable and to finance our programs. And then we also have this new program, the IP Reach. It's more on regeneration of environment, arts, health, and culture. So that's what we do here in FLMFI. And structure, we have 4 mission areas. So kung baka narinig nila, pag Bukidnon, isang napakalaking probinsya ang Bukidnon. And then nandito yung mga Jesuits sa 4 mission areas, yung Kabanglasan. We also have the Sampuanggita, that's part of Malaybalay City, pero parang it's the thick part of Malaybalay City. We also have communities in Pangantukan and communities in Miyarayon. So, and then the foundation is actually spearheaded by Father Bros Flores SJ. And then mix, no? We have IP staff and we have non-IP staff. So kasama kami doon ni Romar. So parang yun yung structure, but most of our team are coming from the IP community. So parang part yun ng pag-empower sa kanila to form, no, leaders within the community. So that's a glimpse of what is FLMFI.
Super busy nyo siguro, no? I can imagine the kinds of activities that you have. Pero siguro before we dig deeper to that, I'm just curious about paano po kayo napunta sa ministry ng mga Jesuits dyan sa Bukidnon. Si Miss Sailyn, how long have you been working there, serving there in FLMFI?
Yes po. So with that question, no, shout out to the Jesuit Volunteers of the Philippines. I'm a JVP batch 40 last 2019 and then renewed for another batch 41 last 2020 naman. So I've been here for 4 years already. Started helping or accompanying the IPs in Bukidnon sa first area ko, which is in Cabanglasan. Then later I was transferred here in Malaybalay City to help the foundation since we are now when I transferred here in Malaybalay, parang nandun pa kami sa planning na i-adopt yung 4 mission areas. Yung mga nabanggit ko kanina, yung Kabanglasan, yung Sambuanggita, Pangantukan at Miyarayon. And then kaya ngayon excited talaga ako and this Romar whole team because officially, FLMFI will be handling the programs for the IP communities here in Bukidnon for mission areas. So, yan.
Si Romar naman. I don't
Maganda yung
remember
kwento ni Romar.
if we spoke about this in our episodes na kasama natin si Romar in the past. Pero siguro magandang i-share sa atin. Kasi si Romar, I know he worked in Ateneo before and then worked for a restaurant. Paano ka napunta dyan, Romar? Sa
Aba,
Bukidnon?
ewan ko, let's no, parang, di ko alam talaga kung tatanungin niyo ako kung paano ako napunta dito. I think ang haba ng kwento, pero siguro dahil na-expose ako sa Bukidnon dahil sa isang kaklase ko sa postgrad, no, na nag-visit lang kami one day, no, sa through the Talakag Mirayon. So yun yung super duper ganda ng view, no. Sinasabi ko nga, wow, para akong nasa Pilipinas. Pero 'di ba kasi pag siguro pag pupunta ka ng Switzerland, sasabihin, wow, para akong nasa Pilipinas, no. Kasi ang ganda talaga nung itsura. So yun, parang because of that one visit to the Mirayon area, no. Sabi ko, oh my gosh, no. Lord, I wanna live here, and parang iba yung naging inspiration yung seeing the beauty of Bukidnon with my own eyes. Once upon a time, I just heard about stories. Tapos yun, parang the next month, sabi ko, okay, why not? Completely transfer all the way from Manila. Tapos biglang sabi ko, I'll set up something in Mindanao, no? Pero parang saan kaya? Tapos yun, search ako. Tapos yun, biglang na-curious ako kasi parang, okay, sino yung mga kilala ko? Mga Jesuits. So, nandun si Father Bros. So, tapos, nakita ko sa Google yung Kapawa Social Enterprise. Ako bilang parang nag-aral ng business. So, parang sabi ko, it might fit, no? So, yun yung nangyari na parang tumawag ako. Tapos, yun, si Sai ang sumagot nung tawag na yun. Tapos, pina-retreat ako, and then I think the rest is history na mula January hanggang actually December ako lumipat dito, pero January officially nag-start ako with FLMFI, and my life has been changed ever since. Yun.
Gusto rin po pala ako matanong kasi na-curious po ako. So, bale po kapag po sasali dyan sa Jesuit Bukidnon, parang volunteerism po siya in a way, parang kayo po yung nag-inquire and kayo po yung sumali po dyan.
Ako ba? Like,
Yes po.
okay. So for me, parang I wanted to be a volunteer din. Tapos parang hanap din ng work, no, na that could really fit something that I do. So yun, parang initially it's volunteer, no, pero ngayon I am absorbed as an employee and as officially a part of FLMFI. So yun yung yun yung status ko here.
I see po. So, kanina
If I
po
may-
kasi na-mention po, ay sige po. Yes.
If I may add, Meg, no, actually, it was a perfect timing for Romar kasi nung tumag siya, we're really looking for someone to join the team. No? So ngayon, kompleto na kami. So kompleto na yung team. Kompleto na yung FLMFI. It all started with one staff, Father Bros, and one staff. Hopefully, sa mga next program is ma-meet nyo din siya, si Ate Marlene. And then, way back 4 years ago, so then another staff was included, another IT staff, then ako. Then the rest is history as well. So parang ganun lang. That's how God paved the team of FLMFI. I guess that's where we are actually starting, no? To grow and to respond to His call for the IT ministry. Sending the right people at the right time.
Ang ganda po nung sinabi nyo na right people at the right time. So, ayun po. Kanina po na-mention ninyo yung structure po dyan sa ministry. Nabanggit nyo po na madaming, kumbaga, mga subgroups, mga different people din na naka-assign sa iba't ibang posisyon. Gusto ko pong matanong na nung nag-start po yung pandemic, paano po ito naka-affect sa work po ng ministry dyan sa Bukidnon? Miss Sailyn po. Ay, meron po yatang technical difficulty si Miss Sailyn.
Yes, mukhang yeah, siguro baka si Romar pwede tayong i-cover for that question.
Actually, yun si Sai talaga yung makakaalam nung answer. Pero kung makahabol si Sai, sige. Pero parang, in terms of like, yung pandemic, no, parang, parang dito talaga sa Malaybalay City yung operations and also nag-fully online din halos na So, hindi nakapunta, yun nga, yung sabi sa akin ni Sai before, parang hindi sila nung nalipat si Sai mula Kabanglasan papunta dito sa Malaybalay, hindi sila masyado nakapunta dun sa community. So parang I think na-freeze ng konti yung mga initiatives. Although parang on the aspect kasi 'di ba as the IT seed no, yung social enterprise no. Before I came here no, they were already making this. Ito yung background ko, yung cafe no. Yung Kapawa social enterprise, they were planning na mag-start ng social enterprise para magkaroon ng sustainable livelihood yung mga tao, especially from a community, no? Meron kasing community sa Sitio Kaulayanan, no? Basta it's near the Mirayon side, na parang may coffee sila, as in I think they have around 400 coffee trees and all. So parang sila Father Bros, I think we're thinking na parang how do we parang generate revenue para maging mas sustainable yung foundation and also to help the livelihood of the people there. So yun, kaya parang the Kapawa Social Enterprise was born, no? Na parang the revenue here dito sa cafe at saka sa website na ginawa din namin, sa pagbenta namin ng coffee at artwork at saka yung mga beadworks, no? It would go to the funding of the different programs din of FLMFI, no? So yun yung ginagawa habang pandemic nung wala pa ako. So nagkakaroon na ng parang those little baby steps kahit papaano in terms of that area. Andito na ba si Sai?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ayan na, go.
Yes, for yung pandemic naman kasi parang sa lahat naman, no, but especially to the function, it was like a cannonball experience for us. So parang napapause talaga kami and reflect, no, na at first parang how do we move forward? Para kasi yung bago pa lang 2020. So parang paano yung mga programs? For instance, no, we have our scholars, our Kapawa scholars, college scholars, no, and then of course they need to adjust. They have to learn as well how to do the online classes and then how to take care of their sanity as well. Kasi parang ang hirap na nandito lang sila sa isang lugar. So parang how will the foundation respond to the needs of the youth by the time? Yung malang namin, because we have a dormitory here for college sa Malaybalay. And then how about naman dun sa mga high school students natin? So mga IT high school students, paano sila mas matututo, no? Through the module na kailangan nilang sagutan, tapos sino magtuturo sa kanila. So parang yung first 6 months talaga was so hard for us. Pero at the same time, it was a blessing kasi mas nakilala for the college scholars, mas nakilala yung bawat isa. Mas nakilala in a sense na kasi lagi-laging magkakasama. And then, at some point, we were able to respond to various formations naman sa kanila. To keep up, no, with the pandemic, and dito parang mas na-strengthen yung formation sessions ng mga scholars, and then sa high school naman is at least able to picture out how can we improve our system, and then the general sense yung FLMFI, parang ito pa ba yung direction na tatahakin natin, ano yung mga susunod na direction sa mga susunod na taon. So with that, na-restrain yung pag-visit sa mga communities, na-hold yung mga programs like yung na-mention ni Romar kanina na for one community, parang once a month or minsan nga may buwan noon because of kasi merong nag-peak noon ng cases dito sa Malaybalay. So talagang puro lang kami parang hindi kami makapunta sa mission area. So parang kumusta na yung community, alam mo yung anxiety as well experience na patuloy pa rin yung buhay nila pero kami saan kami paano kami makakatulong sa kanila. Pero I guess that's the thing na parang patuloy pa rin yung pamukhay ng communities. And for us naman is tumigil ng konti pero para mas makapag-serve pa sa communities. So parang mas na-draft namin yung programs. So yun, mahirap pero it was actually our source of inspiration as well. And open to many opportunities. Kasi may mga seminars, may mga trainings na kung face-to-face parang gastos, mahirap. Pero by the time, mas marami yung tumulong, especially to the college scholarship program ng FLMFI, the Kapawak Kupang College Scholarship. Mas naging accessible to our scholars, so mas dagdagan pa ang mga kaalaman ng mga bata. And sa amin din actually, as staff. Sa IPC doon, pero at least it helped us clarify ano ba talaga yung direction ng socio-economic development program ng FLNFI. So baby steps, but we're getting there. And then hindi rin naman kami pinabayaan ng ABY-SEP. That's our partner during the pandemic, the Angat Buhay Young Social Entrepreneur Program of the OVP and LaSalle. So, yun. Ang dami kong sinabi, no? Sorry. Parang yun talaga. Marami. 2 taon yung pandemic, di ba? So,
Yes.
ko na lahat yung hindi pa nga yata ako nabanggit.
It's very striking when you mentioned that parang it's like a cannonball experience. You had to stop and then learn from stop and then think first ano kaya yung pwedeng gawin. And throughout this pandemic, no, parang you're able to innovate and be creative in terms of ways on how you can continue in helping the community. And kanina we flashed some photos of the work that they do in the community. Ilan po yung ano ninyo, yung you mentioned you have 4 mission areas. Ngayon parang medyo nag-east in na yung parang I'm not sure what alert level there is in Bukidnon. Is it the same in Manila?
I think yung pinaka-relaxed.
Alert level 1 or
alert level 0.72.
Paano kayo yung how's the ministry now? Ano yung projects that's ongoing? Is it as good as pre-pandemic days na ba? Nakakabalik na ba kayo dun sa mga lugar na binibisita ninyo? How's the community life there? How are the gatherings or conversations happening with the scholars?
Siguro ako muna. Sige, go. Go, Sai.
Yes, nakakabalik na. Last June lang is we had the week-long event or week-long gathering of the Kapawa scholars, the college scholars of FLMFI. They had their formation sessions, they have their kumustahan, their retreat as well. That's part of their formation actually. So, after parang na-stop siya kasi it's the second 4 years na pero ikalawang beses pa lang because of the pandemic. And makita namin doon yung synergy ng mga scholars, still different if magkita-kita sila physically. And sa community naman, we are looking forward na face-to-face na din yung high school scholars and they will go back to their dormitories. So sa Kabanglasan on process na yung system and procedures kung paano mas maging maingat, no. And with that, we are really excited na bumalik. It might not be the same no pre-pandemic, pero I guess this is a more stronger comeback of the face-to-face gatherings. So parang yun na-miss Tapos with the lessons as well that and the graces that we've received for the past 2 years, so parang really looking forward na mas strengthen yung mga community interactions. May mga areas pa rin kami hindi nag-visit pero slowly kasi parang kahit kami nag-a-adjust pa ngayon And but looking forward na bago matapos yung taon, lahat ng areas is magpatuloy. So, pero right now, the first 2 months, the next 2 months will be focusing on the IT leadership program or the IT lead program. Pag-ayos muna sa mga scholars, pag-ayos muna sa formation programs, and then later on yung socio-economic naman, part of the socio-economic trust part of the FLMFI. And then lastly, malapit na yung October, and October with the Indigenous Peoples Month. So dyan papasok yung IP Reach. So yun, that's how we are taking advantage of this level 1.
At least maraming nagawa, no? Maraming naihap.
Just you're on mute.
Ako mute pala ako. Sorry. I was saying that yun na nga, at least parang we are picking up the pace, no? Despite the of course since we're still in this pandemic, no, na set up. Marami pa ring nagagawa, no? Kasi yun nga, no, hindi dapat tumigil, no? Tayo dapat tumigil sa pagtulong, and also of course dun sa ating mga initiatives that can definitely change not just one person, not just one life, but if possible a whole community, which is of course in this case this is what they're doing, no? They're really changing the lives of the communities, and of course, no, itong mga kapatid nating mga katutubo, yung mga indigenous peoples natin that are of course part of the they're one of those marginalized in our in our society. Na more often than not, no, that they are neglected, and of course
they're taken advantage
and discriminated, no, para magkaroon naman ng kumbaga maitaas ang kanilang kanilang dangal, no, at ang kanilang pagtingin sa kanilang buhay, no. Ayun.
Just siguro meron akong follow-up question lang dun sa activities, no. Curious ako how the interactions are. Parang okay, so there's a community that they visit to, 'di ba? Parang established na ba 'yon, or was there ever a time that you had to establish a community? How do you gather these people? And then how do you put a structure into it? And also ano yung for Miss Sailyn and and Romar, ano yung so far the most memorable experience they have? Si Romar, nakikita ko sa TikTok niya, sumasakay siya rin sa likod ng parang truck ba yun or pick up or something. Maybe they can share with us experiences that they will not that's really memorable for them.
Yeah. Romar muna?
Okay, sige. Ako na muna. Yung part kasi ng formation program nung mga scholars ng yung Kapawa Paglaom Scholarship program dito ng IT lead, no, yung yung kwentuhang bayan ng Simbahang Lingkod ng Bayan.
Okay.
So nagbigay ng training yung SLB dito sa amin, so yung mga scholars din. Tapos yung goal was sila mismo yung magbibigay ng kwentuhang bayan sa Kabanglasan, no, sa community nila. So initially the first day of the activity was towards yung mga heads ng iba't ibang mga sityos, no. Tapos yung nagbigay talaga kaming mga formators, no, kami Linasay at saka nila brother Algin, yung dating kasama din namin dito, naka ano lang, parang nagbabantay lang, pero mas ang nag-facilitate ay yung mga scholars. Sila yung nagbigay ng kwentuhang bayan. So yun yung bahagi nun yung national situationer, yung mga ganon. It was the goal was really to help develop critical thinking din, at saka yung parang election, parang para mabigyan ng insights yung mga tao about elections, no? So that was day 1, so is mga city leaders, and then day 2, no, yun yung pagpunta sa iba't ibang mga sitios, tapos mas smaller groups na lang yung mga pumunta. So yun yung isa sa mga memorable times ko talaga, kasi yun nga, I think nakwento ko na yun sa ibang mga tao, no, na parang kung dati naririnig ko lang sa mga guest speaker na parang 2 oras na naglakbay, nung nag-aaral pa daw sila, 2 oras sila naglakbay para makapunta sa sitio, tapos hindi parang wala talagang tawag doon, paved roads, no? Yun na naranasan din namin noon, kasi umulan the night before, so talagang yung motor yung sinakyan namin, tapos natumba kami, meron kaming sinakyan, Skylab, no, ang tawag, no? So motor yun, may 2 parang bar, and then kailangan balance ka, kasi kung hindi mag-out balance, yung mga ganon. Tapos yun, it was an eye-opening experience na okay, ito pala yung sitwasyon din ng mga kapatid natin na mga indigenous peoples, no, na parang yung parang nandun lang talaga, kasi yun, walang signal, walang tapos ang nangyayari is hindi nabibigyan ng proper healthcare yung mga tao kasi hindi nakaka-respond ng maigi because of the roads, no, and etc. So yun, it was an eye-opening experience really for me. Tapos yung kinento mo, less na yung nakasabit ako sa bongo, no, ang tawag doon yung 4x4 na malaking truck. Nag-tree planting kami kasama yung mga MCM sisters na kapitbahay namin dito sa Jesuit Retreat House, no. So yun, sumabit ako kasi sanay naman ako sumabit nung nalilate ako nung college ako. So yun. So yun yung mga experiences na makakwento, parang fun experience and memorable and striking experiences for me, kasi it really opened my mind, no, towards what the situation really is, no? So yun, go ahead, Sai, it's your turn.
Parang kulang yung 1 oras, no, kung ikikwento ko yung memorable experiences. Parang for me, yung kada encounter with the community is memorable for me. So that's why I prefer really visiting them rather than staying in the office. Pero kailangan, of course, no, for the foundation. But I'll answer first your question kanina, no. During the pandemic, established na ba yung community, or how do we go about it? Yes, we have established communities already, yung Kabanglasan. That's where the FLMFI actually came from. And then we have mission areas sa Sambuguita kasi, and near Rayon and Pangantukan. It's because of the Jesuit presence already established way back 1990s and 1980s. So merong mga screening process for selecting a community. And part of that is actually yung community organizing. Very important. Yan yung puso actually ng isang non-government organization, a community organizing to assess the needs and of the community and how we can respond to their needs through various programs. And that will connect to siguro yung latest na lang na memorable yung ikwento ko. Kasi si Romar, nagbigay siya ng glimpse kanina about our college scholarship information program. So sa amin naman is more on the leadership development, and then partly education. And kasi I remember memorable to during my first year when we had this way back 2019, when we had this gathering of elders and youth, IP youth, no. And then kahit saan naman, no, IPs and non-IPs, there's actually a gap, you know, between there's a gap on how we look to the kind of development. Pero yung isa kasing request ng IP elders is teach the adult learners or adult IPs yung basic, yung how to write, how to read, and how to count. And later on, after siguro 2 years lang siya na-realize that we launched the program, the adult literacy program. And then last Sunday, I was with Romar. My 165 learners na nakapagtapos. And during the pandemic, it was not easy for us to look for funding, you know. And to the program, to sustain the program, I mean. Pero alam mo yung parang, yung makakarating lang sila stage, yung mga kanya-kanyang levels naman yung literacy program. Pero yung may makawakan lang sila na certificate at the same time, mas bitan sila ng ribbon or ng awards nila. And then yung realidad lang na hindi na, yung gusto kasi ng IT elders is hindi na sila malinlang, no? Kasi marunong na sila magbasa, magsulat, at magbilang. Yung 500 nila, masusuklian na. Kasi usually, I'm not sure how true it was, pero yung 500 daw, pag bumili sila, is minsan hindi na nababalik, hindi na nila alam kung ilang yung sukli. And then, hinabol din kasi talaga, para sila na mismo nung last election yung mag-shade ng ballots nila. So parang, for me, that's really memorable. Even up to last Sunday, pero hanggang ngayon, iniisip ko pa din, how can we continue the program? Kasi parang may mga kanya-kanyang level naman. So that will be part of the 5 for 25 goals, no, of FLMFI. When I say 5 for 25, no, it's our fundraising 5 million for the 25th year of the foundation. Kasi ito yung mga programa na nakatouch talaga sa akin at bakit nagpapatuloy kami, no, hindi lang ako, kundi yung buong team sa mission na to. So, yun. Actually, yung pinakamatanda doon, isang dato na. So, kasamahan ng mga dato talaga. May hawak-hawak siya na certificate na nakapagtapos siya ng level 1 or level 2. Yung ngiti hindi matumbasan. Siguro masashare ni Romar yun later on. No? Pero, lagi kasi natin binibigyan ng focus yung mga bata. And yes, kailangan naman kasi talaga. Pero to bridge o bigyan ng tulay yung gap na yan, kailangan din natin bigyan at tununan ng pansin yung mga adult learners. Kasi bahagi pa rin naman sila ng society.
Yeah.
Malaking ambag yung matutong magbasa, magsulat at
Grabe Les, naantig ako at na-transmit mo rin sa akin yung passion, no, for you to really reach out, no, and help, no, yung ating mga kapatid. And I agree. Sabi ko nga kanina hindi lang natin inaangat yung kabuhayan, yung katayuan nila, pero yung kanilang dangal, yung kanilang
dignidad.
Oo, yung dignidad at yung kanilang lugar sa lipunan, no, na again, no, sila kasi ang madalas na biktima nga ng mga panloloko at ng mga kung sino-sinong mga nananamantala dahil sa kanilang kamangmangan, no, na yun ang isang din na kailangan ma-address, di ba? And I agree that of course, even though that it's the new generation of the community that we need to take care of, pero yun na, kasama pa rin naman sila, no, they are still part of the community, so we need to also take care of them. So grabe, saludo kami, no, sa inyong mga ginagawa. Ayan, ako may siguro ang ano ko lang is, syempre, di ba, the community has been there already, and you have been helping out the communities that have been established by siguro kasi ang tagal na din ng ministry ng mga Jesuita diyan, ano. I'm curious kung how siguro can we further enhance, no, yung, for example, yung appeal, no, ng nung ating ginagawang ministry to even beyond the community, and also yun na, ano, how can we further spread, no, since we're talking about, of course, Ignatius and his teachings, no, as we feature, of course, the different ministries, how can we further spread, no, yung values to others? Now, how can we encourage our laymen to follow these steps? Siguro, Romar, maybe?
Sige, okay. So ano na to, no? Parang looking at parang how, ano ba? Kasi yung I have met a lot of people here kasi ang question na is more of other people, no, na parang parang see these steps that we are taking, no, here, no. So parang other people have hewn the path or have also seen this path that we are doing here. Marami ng mga nag-JVP dito. Marami ng mga Atenista din na regardless kung saang Ateneo, no, na lumipat ng Bukidnon at nakita yung ganda at yung mga kailangan na na maiambag para sa mga kasamahan natin, no? Tapos yun, parang I think if we just lang in essence, no, parang be inspired really by the gospel, no, na it's really parang Jesus was really saying something about trying to live a life, no, na hindi hiwalay, no, sa least last lost, no. So parang ganun yung nagiging encouragement ko na ang pananampalataya kasi natin hindi lang talaga yun nga pagdarasal, although no, for example sa mga programs namin dito talagang in essence it is parang hindi ako umalis ng Ateneo sa pagiging Jesuit niya kasi kunwari yung mga scholars din namin, yung kunwari may mga dormers din kaming scholars, yun meron kaming Wednesday at saka Friday at saka Sunday mass, no, tapos parang nagkakaroon din ng recollections, no, nagkakaroon ng mga ganito. So parang ang point ko dito is really more of following Jesus isn't easy, pero yun din naman ang sinabi ni Lord, di ba? Parang take up one's cross and hindi lang ako mag-isa dito, kundi marami akong kasama dito. Nandito si Sai, nandito yung iba't ibang mga kasama ko sa FLMFI na we are really one team, no? Yun. So yun po. Yun pose.
Ang ganda po nung cause ng ng FLMFI. Ang ganda ng nagagawa nito for the IP communities. So ayun po, gusto ko po matanong kung paano po kaya kung may mga interested sumali or tumulong sa ministry, how can they reach out to you po or sino po yung pwede lang makausap? Yun. Si Miss Sai po yata baka makasagot dun. May technical difficulties po yata.
Parang naka-freeze yata si Miss Sai. Romar? Ayan, nakamute po si Romar.
Okay, ako muna sa salo. So, ang tanong is parang paano yung mga, kung may gustong
Yes.
ano ulit yung question? Sorry. Mas para mas sure ako na.
Ayun po, sino po yung pwede nilang makausap or how can they reach out to you po kung gusto po nilang makasali?
Okay, so one way, no, kasi the IP seed, no, yung which I am part of, no, you can be someone who supports the income generating part of FLMFI. Yun nga, para at least to help with so you can visit our website, no, yung kapawako.ph, no, wherein we have coffee, no, tapos we can deliver the beans there. Pero aside from that, if you wanna help out really dito sa overall ministry na ginagawa namin dito sa FLMFI, go ahead and contact Sai, no, through at saka through our Facebook page, no, na or through the website namin as well, no. Ito yun nga, kapawako.ph, para at least we can talk, no. Ano pa ba? You can also, I don't know of other means. Sai, ano pa ba, Sai? Yan.
Actually, tatlong bagay, no, on how you can or other people can help the ministry, the IP ministry. First is, aside from sharing, no, our posts, ngayon we're trying to be active na sa social media to reach more people, especially sa launching, no, ng 5 for 25 or for the 25th anniversary and for our programs. Ikalawa doon is yung pag-share din if you're interested to help to how to support our products, the IP products, and then how to send scholars to education or to college, and then pero yung pinaka-importante para sa akin, no, aside from directly reaching to us or directly contacting the FLMFI on how to help us materially or financially. The last thing is, kung nasaan man kayo ngayon, no, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, or sa labas naman kayo ng Pilipinas, is actually to train ourselves, especially this month of July of St. Ignatius month, is to train ourselves to discern and respond to the sign of tides. Kasi we believe that it takes a village to raise a child. And kung ano man yung mga desisyon ng mga tao, especially ng mga kabataan, apektado dito ang marginalized community, apektado dito yung IP community. So, siguro yun sometimes we feel helpless on how we can help. If we cannot help financially, we cannot be there to interact with ITs. Siguro yung tatlo lang talaga pinaka-importante. Ayusin yung mga desisyon sa buhay dahil ang mga desisyon natin sa buhay ay nakaka-apekto sa ibang tao. At parte doon ang IT communities. Hindi lang siguro natin makita sa maliit na bagay, no? Pero o sa malaking bagay, pero yung mga programs dito directly affected ang IPs. So just do well. Embrace and train yourself to live out magic, in whatever that you do. So that's how you can help FLMFI and how you can help the IT industry. Aside, of course, from supporting us financially, and then prayers as we continue our mission. Pwede na rin pa-plug. Maraming salamat to our benefactors who continuously believe in our mission. So yun po.
Pwede rin pwede rin mag-book ng ticket, no, papunta dito, tapos mag-retreat kayo sa Jesuit Retreat House, no, tapos kausapin niyo kami dito, tapos ewan ko, di ba, parang may makausap din kayong scholars, mag-befriend niyo rin and all. So kung gusto niyo lang, yun lang, shout out lang. So,
or magkape afterwards.
Oo, magkape-kape, no, may mga barista na dito, no, so yes, ganun.
Dalawin natin sila just soon, no?
Oo, correct. Oo. Sasabihin ko lang, no, sabi nga ng kanta ni Father, 'di ba? Yung pananagutan, 'di ba? Yung tayong lahat ay may pananagutan sa isa't isa. Kaya tama, no? I definitely agree with yung sinabi ni Miss Sai, no, yung all our decisions will influence the lives of others. Kaya let's be more discerning and more mindful of the things that we do. Because we never know, it might be affecting somebody else's. So
yes.
Galing.
Yes.
Dahil dyan at tama, agree din ako na dapat pumunta tayo ng Bukidnon.
Dalawin natin si Romar.
Doon naman tayo mag-live next time.
Pwede.
Why not?
Grabe. Anyway, wala na po tayong oras, mga kaibigan. And of course, we thank our guests for tonight, no? Maraming salamat po sa inyong presensya at of course sa inyong mga ginagawa diyan sa ating Indigenous People's Ministry sa Bukidnon, no? More power and of course
regards sa mga Jesuita na nasa Bukidnon.
And yes, regards po sa kanila diyan. Pagdadasal po namin kayo diyan sa inyong ministry. So, ayan. Okay, siguro at this point, let's if we have any announcements from, of course, our Jesuit Music Ministry.
Yes, we already released the poster for our concert, which is Bagong Buhay, a Thanksgiving concert for the culmination of the Ignatian year and Feast of Saint Ignatius of Loyola. It's going to happen on the last Sunday of July, that's July 31. Pagkatapos ito ng yung traditional province mass natin, no? So may misa muna at 3 o'clock and then salo-salo, tapos pagkatapos ay ang concert featuring Jesuit Music Ministry artists and friends. Abangan po ninyo. This is our first face-to-face concert and the event will happen at the Ateneo de Manila High School covered courts. Kung kayo po ay member ng Ateneo community, you can just use your blue pass to enter the campus. Kung hindi naman po, you can still come to the celebration. Open po ito for the public. Pero limited din po ang slots because pandemic pa rin. You need to register po dun sa link that is on the post sa Jesuit Music Ministry o kaya sa Jesuit Communications Facebook page.
We will drop it in the comment section as well.
Para po
sa mga gustong na mag-register. Ayan.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, yun lang. Just and saludo tayo sa ating mga kapatid na naglilingkod dyan sa ministry ng mga Jesuita sa Bukidnon. At nais natin pasalamatan ng ating guest co-host na si Meg. Ayan. Hi Meg,
Yes.
maraming
Po.
salamat sa'yo.
Salamat din po.
Ayan, of course, we're hoping to see Meg again in our future programs. Ayan, no? Sige. Ayan, of course, maraming salamat din po sa inyo, ating mga katipuneros at katipuneras who tuned in with us here on, of course, your JMM Radio. Sa ngalan po ng bumubuo ng aming programa, ang aming po mga producers na sila Chris, Adam, Judith, and Princess, at ang ating tech na si Engineer James. Ako po si Justin Pontino mula sa Radyo-Katipunan.
Sa ngalan po ng aking katuwang sa Jesuit Music Ministry, ako po si Lester, si Kuya Ray Malipot, ako po si Lester Mendiola, at iiwanan namin kayo ng isang awit mula sa Himig Jesuita. Ito ang I Am Ever With You featuring Father Junjun Boris SJ. Magandang gabi po. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Do not let your hearts be troubled. Do not stay afraid. It is really I whom you see. I offer you now my peace. I have waited for this moment to be with you again. In my heart you'll remain. In your heart I'll stay. I am with you till the end of your days. I am in you. Have faith that I hold you, even when you let go. And I love you, you must know. I am here. I am ever with you. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Do not stay afraid. I'm beyond all anguish or death. I'm risen to life anew. When you feel that you've been emptied and can give no more, know that I am your breath and I fill your soul. I am with you till the end of your days. I am in you. Have faith that I hold you, even when you let go. And I love you, you must know. I am here. I am ever with you. I am with you till the end of your days. I am in you. Have faith that I hold you, even when you let go. And I love you, you must know. I am here. I am ever with you.
Rejoice, refresh, renew, and reflect. Join us for an hour of music that uplifts the soul. Listen to your favorite Jesuit Music Ministry artists. This is JMM Radio. JMM Radio. Get your day's dose of inspirational music. Tune in to JMM Radio every Wednesday from 1 to 2 p.m. Only here on radyo-katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo, 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 radyo.